Dímelo, Bo Dominican York. What's going on, mi gente? What is going on? Let me see. I want to pick out a couple fragrances that I think we should definitely get our noses on for one reason or another, right? First one's going to be Tom Ford's Noir Extreme. Now, I think this is a banger. This is really a banger, guys. The all gold bottle, the Parfum version, doesn't have, or at least online, it doesn't say it has that kufi or that ice cream note. This one does. I have to try the Parfum, but the Tom Ford Noir Extreme, the EDP, absolute banger. Absolute banger. Another one is, gosh, I gotta give it to Bowtie. Forbidden Temptation is a banger. It's a freaking banger. This is some of the most scrumptious plum, tobacco, and whatever else he's got in here. It's just delicious. It does remind me of a few other things, right? And, I mean, it's very reminiscent to Plum and Cognac, which this is the 24. So this has a little bit of a different nuance than the regular Plum and Cognac. We go down here. Definitely reminds me of, I was gonna say, yeah, even Sugar Leather, because Sugar Leather and Amber Kajar, very similar in profile. Very similar in profile. Amber Kajar is the one in the back there, and Sugar Leather, that plum with leather, and this is just sweet without being overtly sweet, grown up. It's gorgeous. This and where'd it go? Forbidden Temptation. Not identical, but very similar with that plum note. Delicious stuff. Going up here, you know, if you haven't already, and I'm sure most of you have not, Intense Instant Crush is so freaking good. This is dark. It's not just Instant Crush anymore. This thing, it's a beast. It's a beast. It's got the black leather and a couple other things that just intensify and make it dark and bring out some masculinity where maybe some felt the other was a little too femme or floral. But I'm going to tell you, just like the man Cologne said, this thing is a magnet. One you really don't hear mentioned anymore at all. I mean, I used to hear this a lot in 2024 when I first got into the frag comp community. Intense Cafe. Guys, this is a banger. I mean, the performance and the scent profile, you know what I mean? It's just a gorgeous wearing experience. Again, you might be feeling like, you know, maybe it's too feminine or too floral, but my goodness, this is delicious stuff. And really inexpensive, man. I mean, I'm not paying retail, you know what I mean? Discounters, you're definitely getting this less than $100. And yeah, it doesn't feel like there's anything in it because it's so light, but guys, the juice is in there. So stop fronting on Montal. Here's one that, you know, I kind of think the hype is starting to slowly die down, and that's Swiss Arabian's Tobacco 01. I wish the camera picked it up easier, but Tobacco 01, this stuff, again, not as plum forward as I may have thought, but I got to get more wearings. I've only had 2 wearings. Really good. Swiss Arabian, kind of a sleeper house because, you know, yeah, they're Middle Eastern, and I don't really consider them a clone house, though. When you say Middle Eastern doesn't always specify clone houses, guys. You know what I mean? Clone houses are clone houses. And they can be freaking, you know, designer. They can be niche. They don't have to be Middle Eastern. Yeah, they can be from anywhere. But Tobacco 01 is one that we definitely have to talk about on the channel, and one that's really good, guys. A banger. An easy option, guys, right? Elysium. I mean, the first one. I mean, or at least not the Parfum, the Eau de Cologne or the EDP. This is an EDP, guys. Elysium is so good. It's backup bottle worthy. I do have a second bottle. This stuff is just delicious, delicious, delicious. When I know I want to smell great and I don't want to be overpowering, I don't want to be kind of offending anybody for sure, this is a way to go. Now, I can go with Bleu de Chanel, go with the EDP or the Parfum, and you're going to get in this wheelhouse, but Elysium does it, Raja does it in their way, and it's absolutely gorgeous. What a fingerprint magnet of a bottle. Sorry, dropped the cap when I was trying to wipe it on my sweater. But yeah, Elysium. Guys, if you haven't put your nose on Elysium, definitely get a sample. You can get them for $5. That's what I did. I had a sample of this. I probably still have a sample somewhere. But man, when I first smelled this, and it lived up to the hype. I mean, the bottle lived up to the hype, guys. Yeah, Elysium, just the EDP, man, the regular. And the new bottle is good. You don't have to get the old bottle. Guys are stuck on getting the old bottles. I get it. But man, we just want to smell good. I'm not trying to be the most elite fragrance man in the world. Anyway, Elysium, Raja Dove. One that folks definitely need to remember. This is a very simple profile. A lot of people compare it to Sauvage. It's a jack of all trades, man. This is a jack of all trades. I'm getting a nice sized dent in it too. This is so good. It's just, but if you're not into peppery fresh and clean and, Prada Carbon is that. It's clean, it's fresh, it's peppery. Amazing juice. Probably could blend almost with anything too. I haven't done that, but I don't really blend a lot. I don't really do it on purpose anyway. I don't do it on purpose, but definitely Carbon from Prada. And this is an EDT, guys. It will last solid 8 hours. On me, 8 hours plus sometimes, right? Anyway, Prada Carbon is definitely sample worthy. You can find this relatively affordable. Not the most affordable of the Prada line, but definitely affordable. And definitely stop by Sephora. Sample it. Last one I'm going to mention today is 8 & Bob's Egypt. This is really good. Sorry for the shitty camera work. Anyway, 8 & Bob's Egypt. This is so sophisticatedly simple, but with depth, without it being overpowering. This is a dumb reach. Winter, fall, spring, maybe not in the highest of summer heat, but yeah, I've worn it in the summer, in the heat. You just got to be mindful of your spray, guys. If I'm not mistaken, this might be a fougere, but whatever it is, it's just spicy goodness. And not a nose-tingling spicy, but borderline nose-tingling. And an ambery effect. It's just delicious. I gotta spray this right now. I gotta spray a little bit. I got to. Let's see what we get. Let you guys see a spray. Wow, great atomizer from 8 & Bob. Let's see. Oh, guys. I don't even have to put my nose to my arm. This is really good. Quality work from 8 & Bob, guys. Quality work. And I really enjoy Provence too, but you got to be into Neroli, and this is so invigorating in the morning. But the safer bet for the masses, 8 & Bob. Now, mind you, I'm a person that finds the good in all my frags. I buy what I like. I'm not buying things I don't like. You know what I mean? Yeah. When I first get them, may take an adjustment of my mind. And it's not even to say that I need to adjust to learn to like it. I'm not learning to like it. I'm learning to appreciate certain facets that maybe weren't on my radar, right? Because even though you know, okay, this is a plum and tobacco fragrance, when you get it, it might just smell slightly different, and it will smell different than your last plum and tobacco because that came from a different person, from a different company. So, again, I find the good in all, if not most, frags. And guys, these are things that I enjoy wearing. Every single one of these. Every single one of these I enjoy wearing. I mean, this is a personal collection. I know some guys that love Royal Water, and I just heard this week some people that hate Royal Water. They think it's the worst from the house. Yet, some people find this as their favorite barbershop. And I think some people think Creed Aventus is overrated, and I think it's delicious. I got the baby. Hopefully I'll find a great deal on the bigger bottle once this is done, but I will get through this first because Aventus is just something that maybe you should have as a staple in your collection, right? But a lot of people like things like Cedrat Boisé instead. This is the intense version. I've got the regular one sitting behind there somewhere. I'm not going to go through all the bottles, but Cedrat Boisé is a banger. So don't sleep on Mancera. Don't sleep on anything, guys. Oof. Argos. Definitely a lot to sample from Argos. The ones I have are Triumph of Bacchus, Baccio Immortal, and Brivido de la Caccia. And this is the one that's got a bad atomizer. You know, I got it from Olfactory Factory, and it was a no box for like $70. It was like, yeah, something like $70. And it's a 30 mil, but great juice. Not for everybody. Not for everybody. Here's a couple things that aren't for everybody either, right? Lux Calm Volupte from Francesca Bianchi. Smooth. Good. The Dark Side. Really? What the hell? Got a little something on there. Where'd that come from? But the Dark Side. My first Francesca. This is good. Look at the juice. Oh, this is good, guys. Dark. Just like it says. You got to enjoy a dark amber depth. And something, you know, very similar to one of the Serge Lutens, right? That Amber Sultan. The one I haven't tried from them, what is it? Oh, Santal Majuscule. That's the one I really want to try. But wore Chergy for the first time the other day. What an excellent wearing experience. This is one I should have put on the list. You need to get your nose on Chergy. Wow. Cuba Nose has a bottle that is so dark. He's got the old style bottle. So it's got a light or a white label. And the juice is like pure darkness. This is starting to get a little darker, but it's not exactly dark. Amber Sultan. This is so good. Mbois Vanille. See how light the color is. It is a very light wearing experience. Has a little bit of coconut. Has the vanilla, a little woodiness. Delicious. Delicious. And of course, the one I talked about this morning, Kalan, one of the most hated. But guys, all that to say, enjoy what you enjoy. Don't take my opinion for it. Watch if you think it's entertaining. But again, these are my personal choices. Que Dios te bendiga. Peace.